And we are back. I don't know if you can see or not, but 8:43 in the morning. Yeah, getting on our high horse. We got to record early today. Uh, Predictions week 12 edition. Let's get straight into it. And before we start, obviously, I'm recording this on Wednesday, going out on Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, there will be Thanksgiving. No video on Thanksgiving. The tier list will instead come out today. Same day this video comes out. I recorded it yesterday. Around the same time I recorded Power Rankings, just right after. This will come out before tier list. Tier list will come out probably half an hour after. So yeah. I went 9-5 last week. The error I made to signal how I go this week, I thought it was a 1. I was like, who did I tie? The games I got wrong, to keep it simple, I got the Bears-Falcons wrong, the Commanders-Texans, the Rams-Saints, the Lions-Giants, and the Raiders-Broncos. So without further ado, we got 3 Thanksgiving games starting out 12:30 in the morning, afternoon. Bills and Lions. Bills are 7-3. Lions are 4-6. The Bills picked up a 31-23 win over the Browns in Ford Field, the stadium the Lions play in due to that snowstorm. And the Lions, they got another win, surprisingly. I don't think any of us really saw that one. They beat the Giants 31-18. And my gut's saying the Bills are going to win. My heart's saying the Bills are going to win. My brain is saying the Bills are going to win. I think the Bills are going to win. Sorry, Lions, but the Bills are a great team. Next, probably one of the better games, I'd imagine. We got the Giants and the Cowboys at 4:30 on Thanksgiving. Both these teams are 7-3. As we just mentioned, the Giants lost 31-18 to the Lions last week. And the Cowboys 40-3 win over the Vikings. And I think that's going to be an issue. I think the Cowboys left too much out on the field against the Vikings. I think they're not going to be as productive. And I think the Giants are going to be more productive than they were against the Lions. And I think the Giants are going to pull the Thanksgiving upset. Give me the Giants. And then 8:20 Patriots, Vikings. Patriots 6-4, Vikings 8-2. The Patriots, they picked up a crappy 10-3 win over the Jets, winning off of a punt return touchdown, our first of the season. And the Vikings, we just talked about them too, 40-3 loss against the Cowboys. Same thing with what I just said about the Cowboys. The Vikings left it all on the field. Or didn't leave anything on the field, I meant. And I think they're going to really come back this time. I think the Vikings are going to win this game. Starting out our 1 o'clock games, we got the Texans and the Dolphins. These are now Sundays, 1 o'clock. All games are in Eastern time, by the way. Texans 1-8-1, Dolphins 7-3. The Texans, they lost 23-10 to the Commanders. And the Dolphins, they had a bye week. And I think the Dolphins are going to do very well against the Texans. No offense, Texans. I think the Texans, like they have the past few weeks, honestly, are going to keep it kind of close. But ultimately, they're not going to keep up enough. And I think the Dolphins are going to win this game. Battle of the AFC divisional round between the 1 and the 4 seed last year. We got the Bengals and the Titans. Bengals 6-4, Titans 7-3. Bengals, they picked up a 37-30 win, I believe, against the Steelers. And the Titans, they won 27-17 on Thursday against the Packers. I think the Titans are going to win this one. I think this is going to be a very low-scoring game. I'm talking about probably both teams not getting to the 20s. Probably like in the 10s, like we'll say 17-15, for example. So yeah, next the Broncos and the Panthers. Broncos and Panthers both 3-7. Broncos, they lost in overtime 22-16 to the Raiders. And the Panthers, they lost 13-3 to the Ravens. This is going to be another defensive game, and it's going to come down to which offense can do better. And even though Russell Wilson has looked horrible, I'm going to trust him more than I do trust Sam Darnold. So I will take the Broncos. Next, we have the Bears and the Jets. And before we talk about this one, quickly, I know I didn't go over the bye week. That's because there are no teams on the bye week this week. All 32 teams are playing 16 games, blah, blah, blah. Bears 3-8, Jets 6-4. The Bears picked up another loss to the Falcons, 27-24. And the Jets lost 10-3 to the Patriots. Here's the issue. The Jets offense, horrible. The Bears defense, horrible. The Jets defense, amazing. The Bears offense, amazing. So it's going to be very Bears offense versus Jets defense type of game. Because the other two sides suck, so anything could happen. But I think the Bears are more explosive than the Patriots, so I think they'll get it done. So give me the Bears. Next, we got the the Falcons and the Commanders. The Falcons are 5-6. The Commanders are 6-5. The Falcons, they picked up a 27-24 win over the Bears, like we just mentioned. And the Commanders picked up a 23-10 win over the Texans. And I've picked the Commanders to lose the past few weeks, and I've been wrong. I'm going to admit I'm wrong, but I'm still going to pick against the Commanders because I don't trust them. I'm going to take the Falcons, and that's saying a lot. In my personal opinion, the Falcons are the only real team rivaling the Buccaneers for the division. Of course, you have the Saints, I'd argue as well, but they're not really competing. They're going to throw, probably a wrench at the Bucs, and it's going to, throw them off, but not really competing. I think the Falcons are going to win this game to keep up with the Buccaneers. Next, we got the Buccaneers, as we were talking about, and the Browns. Buccaneers 5-5, Browns 3-7. Jacoby Brissett's possible last game starting for the Browns, because the man, the myth, the misogyny, Deshaun Watson's coming back next week against the Texans, and I think everyone's going to be rooting for the Texans. But we're not here to talk about next week. We're talking about Tom Brady versus Jacoby Brissett. Buccaneers had a bye. Browns lost 31-23 to the Bills. The Buccaneers are going to win this one. The defense is going to give the Buccaneers a problem, but so is the Buccaneers defense to the Browns offense. Give me the Buccaneers. Our final 1 o'clock game, we got the Ravens and the Jaguars. Ravens 7-3, Jaguars 3-7. The Ravens 13-3 win over the Panthers. Jaguars, they had a bye week, I believe. Yeah, it was the 3-4 teams in the Seahawks who had a bye week. I have stuff in my nose. I'm sorry for making that noise, but I had to get it out. Ravens, they're going to win this game. It's going to be a very close one like it was last week, but the Ravens are going to win this game. 1-2, 4-5. We got the Raiders and the Seahawks. Raiders 3-7. Seahawks 6-4. Ravens, they won 22-16 overtime against the Broncos. And the Seahawks had a bye. The final team who had a bye last week. Trap game potentially. Probably I'm going to pick the Seahawks still, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders shocked some people and won this game. Next, we got the Chargers and the Cardinals. Chargers 5-5, Cardinals 4-6, or 4-7. Excuse me. They haven't had their bye week. Chargers lost on Sunday night. Cardinals lost on Monday night. Granted, the Chargers were by 3 to the Chiefs, but the Cardinals were 28 to the 49ers with Colt McCoy as a quarterback. who knows if Kyler's going to play this game, and I don't think it's really going to affect anything. Give me the Chargers. One of two 425 games. We got the Saints and the 49ers. The Saints 4-7 or 4-6. 4-7. 49ers 6-4. Saints, they won against the Rams 27-20, and the 49ers won 38-10 against the Cardinals. Give me the 49ers. I'm a 49er believer. America's game of the week, apparently. We got the Rams and the Chiefs. Rams 3-7. Chiefs 8-2. Rams lost to the Saints 27-20. Chiefs beat the Chargers 30-27 on Sunday night. And I think this is going to be game of the week, honestly, and I think it's going to surprise some people. I'm going to take the Rams. The Chiefs are due, and so are the Rams. The Rams are due for a win, and the Chiefs are due for a loss, and I think this is the perfect matchup. Rematch of that one game, I don't remember what it was called, probably the best game I've ever seen, where it was 54-51, and the Rams won. Give me the Rams. Eagles and Packers. Well, Packers and Eagles. Packers 4-7. Eagles 9-1. The Packers lost again. Kills me to say. To the Titans 27-17. And the Eagles, they win 17-16 against the Jeff Saturday Colts, giving them their first loss. And we'll talk about the Colts in a sec as they play Monday night. I think the Eagles are going to win this game. Big thing though. Gonna probably be extremely shocking. It's either going to be very high scoring or very low scoring, and I think it's going to be a close game. I do think the Eagles will pull it out, but don't be shocked if it's a very surprising game. Finally, Monday Night Football, the Steelers and Colts. The Steelers, they're 3-7. The Colts, they're 4-6-1. Steelers, they won against the Bengals, whom I can't know they didn't. They lost 37-30, and the Colts lost 17-16 to the Eagles. I think the Steelers are going to win this game. The Steelers have to. They're due. They are due, in my personal opinion. And I think they're going to get it. So, rounding out my picks, the teams I have winning are the Bills, Giants, Vikings, Dolphins, Titans, Broncos, Bears, Falcons, Buccaneers, Ravens, Seahawks, Chargers, 49ers, Rams, Eagles, Steelers. And the teams I have losing are the Lions, Cowboys, Patriots, Texans, Bengals, Panthers, Jets, Commanders, Browns, Jaguars, Raiders, Cardinals, Saints, Chiefs, Packers, Colts. And from what I said, the Broncos through the Ravens, all of those teams are the away team. I have them all winning. So, probably pick at least one of those teams to lose if you're, trying to take my advice. Because out of the 5 teams written, the fact that all 5 are away and are going to win is not very likely. Hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. If not, I hope you have a good Thursday. And I'll see you next time with tier list later today, but the actual next time, because I recorded tier list before this video, will be either on Friday or Saturday with Bears franchise. The reason I say or Saturday, there will be a Bears franchise that day-ish. I don't know if it's going to be on Friday or Saturday due to Thanksgiving, but if it's not on Friday, it will be on Saturday. And if it's on Friday, well, don't expect one on Saturday. Goodbye.